Hello there. I have actually a selfie stick. I feel really professional. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm happy with this Inulin fiber so far. Fiber and finding the right one is so essential for our digestion, and digestion is connected to everything. And I used to use guar gum, and I was really doing well for a couple of years and no issues. Then my body seemed to develop an intolerance to it, so it was like heavy but not helping me digest. And I heard of Inulin. I got it once before, used it once, and then didn't use it for a while, and the whole thing turned as hard as a rock. Now, there's a lot that I like. This is organic from chicory root, and it is a fine white powder, so you put it in your water, and it has no thickness, no taste. You could put it in your beverage. I was gonna say coffee, but I'm really not adamant about coffee. I think it revs up our nervous system and wears us out. Anything that revs us up wears us out, and especially for women, it takes a lot of nutrients out of your body. I did successfully wean myself off coffee, and I took this Ticino, which is made out of actually chicory root, which makes sense because they say it's a prebiotic, because this chicory root is prebiotic, but some people are very sensitive to it, and it actually irritates their gastrointestinal system. So try it and see how you do. I tried quite a bit because I'm like an all or nothing person, and I did really well yesterday and today. I'm really happy because we always want to stay away from those harsh laxatives that kind of force the muscle to contract, because then you can get a lazy muscle. And it also depletes you, I believe, of magnesium and many other nutrients, is why you'll feel very depleted if you take those herbal laxatives or any other type of laxatives. It could probably rush the food out of you too fast, but digestion is also the key to good moods. Now, I was having good luck with this Boulardi, and I still do take it, but I guess I do have inflammation in my body because something will work and then I'm so happy, and then it seems not to have the effect. And then I also like these Garden of Life for women probiotics. But if you get a probiotic that doesn't go well with your system, it can really make you feel terrible, which has happened to me, has happened to a friend of mine, and certainly to many people. So you have to sort of figure out which ones are good on you. And if you take one, and like I did, I kept taking it thinking, but it's good for me, it's good for me. And I felt, well, worse and worse. Don't do that. Like, know how you feel. And then for the Ticino, I've spoken about this many times, but I put in the monk fruit, and try not to get any moisture in here or it will harden too. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling happy. I'm feeling hopeful, because I think if you get a good fiber going and you get your digestion flowing with the fiber and with a plant-based healthy diet, you're off to a great start, because digestion is connected to our moods, to how we feel physically. I mean, it is the key to everything. And then I just wanted to show you, let me clear this off a little. This is fun to do with a selfie stick. Wow, I feel like a professional YouTuber here. Although I'm far from it, believe me. So I just wanted to show you these beautiful roses I got, and how important it is to beautify our home and our surroundings and make things pretty. Because I'm a visual person, I like to have my home pretty and uncluttered and tidy and aesthetic, and it is so important. Really, if we don't, it is an irritation. We could push it to the back of our minds, but it's gonna be there, you know? So if we don't use stuff, we can get rid of it. But it's nice to have neatness and prettiness and organization. And to me, it's very important. And I'm very adamant about keeping the house pretty. So today's modest dress, I have this blouse that I like. It is polyester, so it's not that breathable if it is hot, but it's pretty. I got it at Goodwill, I believe, for $3, and it has like little dots. I have a tank top underneath. I have my coral rose necklace, And then I have this skirt that goes down past my shins, and it is embroidered and it has some sequins on it. Let me see if I could get like a good shot. Maybe that's a good shot. And I also got it at Goodwill, and it was $3. So I think the blouse and the skirt were maybe $6 each. And I'm totally open to shopping at secondhand stores, but now with Facebook, they get me because they'll keep advertising something, and by the time it's on sale and I've already liked it and they keep showing it to me, I'm like, they have me. Now these slippers I wear around the house a lot, and they are velvet bows, and I got them on eBay. They're Coach, which is expensive, but on eBay not so expensive. So I was talking to a friend, and I was saying like how we feel better once we shower and get dressed and look nice, and it is accentuating our femininity to dress nice. And a lot of people don't, and it reflects self-care. You know, like if I just put on whatever, especially if it was a modest clothing, and I just went out, and I would not feel good about myself. But that is the culture that today people kind of don't even realize and don't take the time. And then, so I have those purple roses, and then I have these by my bedside because the roses, and they were only $10 at Whole Foods, they came with so many. So when I wake up in the morning, I can wake up to roses and feel good. And it's lovely to feel good. Hopefully we can feel good. Sometimes we have challenges, and that's the first thing we think of when we wake up in the morning. But I'm working on feeling grateful. And then this mirror is really pretty. It's like so romantic. It looks like it should be in a French castle. So all those details and having the house clean and tidy and in order for me is essential for my peace of mind. If there's clutter and boxes and junk, I feel like I can't. Sorry, I'm just going to close this. I feel like I can't really relax and feel at peace. So I made it a point that my home is clean. Now the garage can have, you know, the leftover stuff and boxes. That's fine. That's normal. But I want the house to be aesthetic. And we showed the house recently, and every single person commented on how pretty the house was. And that made me feel happy. Also, it's nice that the house is tidy and you can have a friend over, but more importantly for yourself, for your peace of mind. Probably also because I'm creative, that I'm also very visually attuned. But I really do believe that we all are, but we could bury it and say to ourselves, oh, well, it's not that important, or it doesn't really bother me, but it actually does. And that's another thing. Now that the holidays are coming around, this time of year, we tend to get presents from our family and loved ones. I told my husband, like, unless I love something and it's something that I've like really expressed that I wanted, or something that I need, I would rather not have stuff. Let me get better light. I would rather not have stuff just to have stuff. So I only want like things that I absolutely love or need. And I'm fine with suggesting what I would like, or maybe creating a wish list on certain like online things that I go on to, suggesting, okay, these are the things that I found that I love, because I don't want to accumulate stuff just to have it and to have extra. That makes me feel stressed out. So as far as books, I like to have them from the library. I don't like to have somebody buy me books or buy books, and it's just more and more and more clutter. So I really like to simplify. I mean, I do have lots of paints because I use them, but as far as just like knickknacks and this and that, and I find it was really challenging when it's somebody else's. So let's say somebody leaves their stuff at your house, and now you have their stuff and your stuff, and maybe it's sentimental, and now all of a sudden you have double or triple, or a relative, or That's challenging because then it has like that sentimental attachment. But moving is always a really good way to clear things out. I am attached to my stuff, but I like just to have a little bit of it. What else? I think also when we have a clear environment and a clean home, we get more done, we're more organized, we feel at peace, we don't have that underlying frustration. It's just a good clearing of the mind. It's a good place to feel at peace with the world and to feel peaceful and to feel happy. And I don't mind being the one to put the home in order. What I do mind is not having the home in order. I realized it is something that I will insist upon. So I'm happy. I feel great. I know my mood is affected because this inulin fiber is working for me. Sometimes we have to switch things around, and I kept going through. Psyllium does not. Psyllium is like a brick that does not at all work for me. I was using organic ground flaxseed and chia seed, and even that was just not working like it used to. So I kept thinking, I need the fiber. I don't want to depend on herbal stimulants to digest my food. They're not good for you. So let's try another fiber. And I love that inulin dissolves in water and there's no thickness, because when you're trying to drink fiber and it's goopy, it's almost like it makes you gag sometimes. I do have another product, Garden of Life. I'll show it to you. I think it could be good for a lot of people, but for some reason, my body just wasn't so into it. But the thing is, it was at the beginning, which makes me suspect that I have inflammation, because I got COVID twice, and that definitely can inflame your body. Let me see. This raw organic fiber. That was working, but it does kind of sit heavy. So for me right now, the inulin is perfect. But as I said, things keep kind of flip-flopping, which isn't something that's new for me. And I do attribute it to what I've read was the inflammation, and definitely having COVID twice. I didn't think you could get it twice. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. I'm having this twice. Does produce inflammation, and like any weak parts of your body, it kind of stirs up. So let's hope the inulin does its thing and my body continues to respond to it. I don't know too much of what I have to say. I love Irene Lyon. Love that woman. She is so good. She's on YouTube, Lyon, and she helps us understand getting into our body, getting into our emotions, not feeling like we have to deny whatever we feel it, that's fine, and just being very clear and honest and transparent. And it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful for you, for like yourself, to feel grounded, and not feeling like you're constantly questioning, like, is it okay to feel this way? Am I justified to feel this way? Am I bad to feel this way? Do I need to judge my feelings? Do I need to judge my emotions? No. You feel the way you feel, sit with it, explore it, work with it, and then the relationships that you do have, it's like you're actually relating. You're relating authentically. She's so great. I'm just so appreciative. So that's it, I guess. I always encourage women, if they want to be modest, I will tell you that it will change your life in ways you could have never imagined. And it's nice to dress and look pretty and have it as an art form. I much prefer dressing up now, like on a daily basis. I always wear skirts and dresses, and even if I'm in the house, like today, I don't probably plan on going out, but I like to look nice for when my husband comes home, to remind him that he's important to me and that I want to please him, not just out there in the world. You know, he comes first. So I'll end it here. Be happy, be healthy, and have a great day. Bye-bye.